Hi, today I will be talking about division of polynomials by synthetic division. First given, we have y cubed minus 3y squared minus 2y minus 5 divided by y plus 2. First thing here in in division is we must observe our dividend if it has all the exponents or if it's complete. And then if it has, we will write the coefficients of our dividend. So we have y cubed, the coefficient of that one is 1, the numerical coefficient. And then for our squared term, we have negative 3. And then for our linear term with the exponent 1, that is negative 2. And our constant, that is negative 5. So those are the coefficients of our dividend. Next, for our divisor, we have y plus 2. So for y plus 2, we will just get one number, but not the coefficient of our y, but we will first equate it into 0 and then find for the value of the variable. Here we are using y, so we find for y. Y equals negative 2 by addition property of equality. So we have negative 2. We write negative 2 in the right or in the left, whichever you prefer or you are more comfortable with. And then we have our equal sign. Next thing is we will bring down the coefficient of our largest exponent. So we have 3 as the largest exponent here. So we have the coefficient of y cubed, that is 1. So we bring it down below the equal sign. And then we will start the multiplication. 1 times negative 2, that is negative 2. We write negative 2 below the coefficient of the lesser exponent. So here negative 3. So 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. So we write it below. And then we add. So that is negative 5. Negative 3 plus negative 2, that's negative 5. And then negative 5, our answer for the 2, we will multiply it again to the divisor, which is negative 2. So negative 5 times negative 2, that is 10. And then we add the 2, negative 2 plus 10, that is 8. And then 8 times negative 2, that is negative 16. And then we add negative 5 plus negative 16, that is negative 21. So now, these numbers are the coefficients of our answer. How will we write it? Into the quotient form. That is 1, that is the coefficient of the largest degree, but not anymore 3. We use the lesser, 1 lesser than the highest degree, 3. So since it's 3, we will use 2. So 1, no need to write 1 for the coefficient because it is assuming that is 1 if there is none. And then we follow the same variable y and then squared. Okay. And then next 5, negative 5. We are done with the squared, so we are down to the exponent 1. And then our 8 for the constant. And then what about negative 21? We are done with the constant. There is no more that we can write. But the remainder, negative 21, or the last number of your answer is the remainder. If it's 0, then there's no remainder. But there is negative 21. So we write, it's plus negative 21, copy. We over it with our divisor, y plus 2. So y plus 2. Then by rewriting it, we have our quotient, y squared minus 5y plus 8 minus 21 over y plus 2. Minus because our 21 is negative. So we have now our quotient, this one. Next example, we have y cubed plus 4y minus 7 divided by y plus 3. Here, we only have our largest exponent, which is 3. We don't have 2. So for that case, we will leave the coefficient for the squared into 0. So our biggest exponent is 3. So we have 1 coefficient of our y cubed. We don't have y squared, so we put 0. And then for our linear term with the exponent 1, that is 4. And then for our constant, we include a constant, negative 7. And then we will divide it with, we will first equate our divisor into 0. So that is y equals negative 3. So I will put negative 3 in the left side for those who prefer to be put in the left side, and for you to have other option in solving. So first step, we bring down the coefficient of the largest exponent or the biggest exponent, that is 1. And then after bringing it down, we multiply those below the equal sign into the divisor, negative 3. 1 times negative 3, that is negative 3. We will not put it below 1 because we already brought it down. We will put it below the next number. So that is negative 3. 0 plus negative 3, that is negative 3. And then all of the numbers below the equal sign should be multiplied through the divisor. So negative 3 times negative 3, that is 9. And then we combine 4 plus 9, that is 13. And then 13 times negative 3, that is negative 39. And then we combine the two, we have negative 46. So here we have a remainder because we did not came up with a 0 answer. So since our largest exponent is 3, we will follow y, still y, so y squared. And then the coefficient of that one is 1, so y squared. And then minus 3, the next one, minus 3y. And then our constant, positive 13. Since our remainder is negative, so we will write negative. And then copy 46. And of course, do not forget the divisor, y plus 3. So the coefficient of y cubed plus 4y minus 7 divided by, the quotient, yes, divided by y plus 3 is equal to y squared minus 3y plus 13 minus 46 over y plus 3. Last example, 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 3x plus 7 divided by x minus 2. So we will first write the coefficients of our dividend. So we have 2 for the cube. We have negative 5 for the squared. We have 3 for the linear term. Then we have 7 for the constant. And then we will divide it with x minus 2 equals 0. So we have x equals 2. We write only 2. And then the equal sign. First step, bring down 2. And then 2 times 2. That is 4. We write 4 below the negative 5. And then we combine negative 5. It should be plus. Negative 5 plus 4. That is negative 1. And then multiply also negative 1 times 2. That is negative 2. And then plus again. 3 plus negative 2. That is 1. And then 1 times 2. That is 2. 7 plus 2, that is 9. Again, we have a remainder. So, right, the coefficient 2, negative 1, and 1, 9 is not yet the final answer. We will write it into an expression, a polynomial. So, since the biggest degree is 3, so we start with 2x squared. 2 is the coefficient from our answer. Then squared because 1 lesser than the biggest number, and then minus 1, no need to write 1, and then x because we're done with the squared, and then plus 1 here, and then again our coefficient plus I mean our remainder 9. So plus 9 over the divisor x minus 2. So our quotient for the given problem is 2x squared minus x plus 1 plus 9 over x minus 2. So reminders, no matter how big the exponents you are given, if you're given with a biggest exponent to 20, make sure you copy just the coefficients and then put 0 for the terms which are not included, like 20, and then suddenly it became the next term is 16. So you write 0 for the 19, 18, 17 terms, and then the coefficient for the x or y to the exponent of 16, and then until 0, and until the constant. I mean the constant, not the 0, because we ended with 1, and then the constant also. And also, if they are not arranged, like example for this one, it is arranged as like this. So make sure lang that you write it into decreasing order or descending order, starting with of course, the biggest. And also, if it's not yet simplified, you simplify so as not to be confused. And then that's it. I hope you learned about synthetic division and you can apply it to your next activities. Thank you.